So now the Nini is of very fast Hasira, Mbuthia. So Mbuthia got out of his Nduthi and went to Mogo. He gave him a goodie. Hey, then who is Mogo? Mogo then got out of his Nduthi and removed the Mbuthia. He gave back Mbuthia the goodie. So it became a good thing. Like Mogo gives him a goodie, then it is time for Mbuthia. Mbuthia gives him a goodie back. So it was goodie. But lastly, Mbuthia goes to gym. So Mbuthia gave Mogo a goodie here in the we saw Magego of Mogo, like 3 of them go out there everywhere. So Mogo, blood was coming out of Mogo from the mouth everywhere. So it was blood. Hey, so we saw it serious. We decided now it's time we go and push them from each other. We are trying to push them, but they are not pushing each other. So now the Nini is of very fast Hasira, Mbuthia. So Mbuthia got out of his Nduthi and went to Mogo. He gave him a goodie. Hey, then who is Mogo? Mogo then got out of his Nduthi and removed the Mbuthia. He gave back Mbuthia the goodie. So it became a good thing. Like Mogo gives him a goodie, then it is time for Mbuthia. Mbuthia gives him a goodie back. So it was goodie. But lastly, Mbuthia goes to gym. So Mbuthia gave Mogo a goodie here in the we saw Magego of Mogo, like 3 of them go out there everywhere. So Mogo, blood was coming out of Mogo from the mouth everywhere. So it was blood. Hey, so we saw it serious. We decided now it's time we go and push them from each other. We are trying to push them, but they are not pushing each other. So
now in studio, we have the man behind that video, and that is Henry Disago. You go by the nickname of?
Or Mbuthia.
But then if I look at you, I get the image of, a very down-to-earth, very polite guy who's not very funny. So where did it start from?
It's just when you live around Githurai, these are now the type of people I see. That's the language we use. And now in Githurai, Githurai we don't have Sheng. You have never had a Sheng in Githurai. There's nothing like that. It's a mixture of where you came from and now the Nairobi.
Shags and Nairobi.
Shags and like is where you do the bridging course. Now when you
I like it.
But now you can speak Swahili fluently. Now you move from Githurai, you go to Roysambu, Kasarani. But now when I'm telling the story from the Githurai, now that's how like it was, if I said that they were fighting over a woman, people would not know ange nini. So they were fighting over a Mutumia, who actually came to know is called Ninajo, like Mama Jogu.
So when you're talking about a goodie, is it a blow? What is it exactly?
It's a goodie. Like now in that case, you see one do the guy called the other one a gui. You cannot call somebody a do the guy a gui. You cannot call him Fuda or Gore. Those are names you do.
What is a gui?
A gui is like calling when you.
Oh, okay.
So it's bad. So let's not go there. So when he called him, Mogo had stolen the customer. So you are stealing my customer now. No. And I said, you go there. You are that thing now. So now it started the good thing. But in the good thing in Githurai, when you see people doing this good thing, you don't go there. You could be given one. You ask yourself, what was I going to do there? So in this case, actually, the Magego that guy lost, we only found 2. We are still looking for one Magego. So anyone in Githurai, if you happen to see one Magego around, give it to the nearest Nduthi guy.
Okay, that is Mbuthia we're talking about. Let's now talk about Henry Disago, away from your element.
Okay.
So Henry, if I may ask you, you're known on YouTube, on Facebook. So is this kind of a new trend of comedy, or what is it? Because there most people are wondering, they're saying you could have joined Churchill show and these are the comedy shows.
Okay, this is the type of comedy I think we are doing now that originated now from Githurai. It is a situation. It's a situational comedy. Like
made in Githurai.
So he's acting. Like in that clip, I'm acting and I'm doing comedy at the same time. So it's kind of different from ile kufanya
stand-up comedy.
And now here you have to be in character, you have to be like me, I have to, maybe I make it so natural.
Apart from acting as a witness, what else do you do?
I also do other things that involve comedy. My skits are not normally witnesses.
Yeah.
I've done like...
but a lot of the videos I've seen are those which you've acted like witness. Have you been inspired by the likes of Jose Witness or these other people who've acted before?
You know, before you do comedy to people, you must realize what they love. Yeah. So I realize people love when you narrate these stories about what happened. And Gedora is a place of drama. Every day something is, every day.
The new things are
happening. So like now, there's something that we are, like now in Gedora, we are doing something we are calling, we were in a grave of one criminal who died. He was called Gadege. So every year in Gedora, since he died, we have been meeting in his grave to do something we call I Forgot You. Now, maybe I tell you what is that? I forgot you. We saw that in places, these are places like Karen, maybe where you live. Or somebody like you, when you will die.
I like those prayers.
When you will die, people will be, every year your family will be meeting at your grave doing something we call a memorial. They remember how you are good in K24, the good things you did, even this next one. So in Gedora, we rarely have good people, prominent people dying. So when that criminal died, Gadege, since he died, we have been meeting at his grave to do a forgot you. Yani tunakutana kumsahau. Because there's nothing good.
That's where the name came from.
Now it's a forgot you, it's not a memorial. Like,
you forget the individual.
We forget, we just be there, we plant grass, not flowers. We make sure we forget him. And now he's helping to repair the behavior of people. So, you know, when you are living, you have to live a good life. Otherwise, we'll give you a forgot you.
I see you've gone back to your character again. Let's come back to Henry Disago.
Okay.
So, if I may ask, you know, how has been the response so far? I've seen, you know, videos having a lot of hits. So, how's the response so far?
Actually, you know, when we started, actually, it was like, I was with my cousin, who is now my producer. So it started a joke. He had a camera, so I had to...
it's a family thing, I see.
So he was the one who does the recording, the editing. Me, I'm the character and the content creator. So when we did the first video, I was recording, like seated there in my house. We uploaded it on Facebook just to try. It had like 200 views in a week. I had watched like 100. But now, when we started doing it, another video, so prominent people started sharing. Some of them thought it is real. We tried to make it as real as possible. So when somebody sees for the first time, they say, wow, so then do the guy, so this happened. So the response started. So when I started meeting people, they asked, are you then do the guy? Continue what you are doing. As yani, mi kuona tu nanitoa stress. So that has been what the response has been amazing. What do people there? We are seeing that people are starting to appreciate to come to my page.
So is this something you started way back from high school, and perhaps what inspired you to do it?
Okay, what inspired? I used to do theater. You see this acting in theater, but I used to do the comedy parts. So people used to love me so much. Actually, there was sometimes I could go the stage and I've not said anything, and people are standing. So when you finally come out here and start struggling in Nairobi, you start to realize now you don't have a theater, you don't have that crowd, and we don't have a theater in Githurai, so you can go and do that stuff. So what we normally did, how can we do the same thing I was doing in theater, but now without audience, real audience there. So whenever I'm doing this thing, I'm imagining that there is an audience out there. But it's not there, so I'm assuming I'm on stage. So what inspired me is what I used to do in stage, how I can incorporate it now outside here to everyone. And actually the goal is to reach.
I must say you have a very, very, you know, awesome talent. So I'm sure many people out there asking, you know, does comedy pay, for instance? They, you know, they're used to the likes of Eric Omondi, the likes of all these other comedians. So with these upcoming comedians, how is the industry so far? So, is it rough? Is it very competitive?
Actually it goes like, it's just like a business. At first you have to invest. You have to, so in comedy you have to show what can you do. What can you do? So first you have to show what you can do, be persistent, and slowly by slowly people will start getting, companies, individuals will start getting attracted to whatever you are doing.
In the initial stages,
in the initial stage, you just, actually me, what has been pushing me before now I'm starting to get endorsement is that when you meet someone out there, and some people inbox me on Facebook, whenever I have stress.
Actually, you started on Facebook. You uploaded your videos
on Facebook. Then people started sharing. And then they went to WhatsApp. I've never done a WhatsApp video. Actually, people send my videos back to me on WhatsApp.
Oh, they download it and then they send it to you.
Maybe I'm in a
group. They don't know you're the owner.
They send to me there. I see that video. Actually, I comment there. This guy is crazy.
They don't know it's you.
So you know, in some group, they might not know it's me. I'm just in a group. So me, I also comment, this guy. But now, first, I think you have to show. So we started to say, let's do this thing. And I'm passionate about it. Like, beyond everything, attractive is the only thing that makes me outstand out there.
Exactly. Now, Henry, I think the video that caught many people's attention is the Nduthi video. So do you think that is one of your best, or?
Yeah, I
or
think
the other videos which are better than that? They're
there
funnier than that?
are other videos. What happened with this one? I think it appeared so real. But I had done other videos that had gone viral. But now is when people are starting to join the joint. So this is the guy who did the one about watu walikuwa na taheka mai in Githurai. So this is the one who did about Kanyamuga. So people are starting now to connect the dots because people have been watching clips separately. So right now they are starting. Oh, this is the new.
Let me ask. Sometimes do you watch yourself and you're like, this guy is funny?
Actually, what
Do
happened?
you make yourself laugh?
Sometimes but I always laugh when people, sometimes you upload a clip, you don't know it is funny. Then you find 1,000 people have shared. So I actually go back to see, what did I tell these people? So sometimes they also make me laugh. I'm a happy person generally. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
So Mbuthia, what is in store for you? The character of Mbuthia. What can we expect more from you in the coming years, perhaps?
Oh, in this
Do you expect you to start your own show?
Clearly,
you have a lot of followers on social media.
Yeah. First, what I want is to grow that what I'm doing online. I want many people to follow Henry Disago Entertainment, watch my comedy there, and slowly by slowly, it's what we realize that most people now the TV they are using is the phone. So if you can reach them on that phone, the condition. So what I want is just for now is to continue doing there. Then as I exploit, as I see what I can do, I'm also exploiting myself, and I love challenges. I love challenges. So I'm going to do more things. Actually, what I want such that Kenyans ukiwa anywhere, ukiwa tuna stress huko na simu yako, you can go to Facebook, Henry Disago Entertainment. You will find something to smile about. Henry Disago Entertainment. You will find something to smile about and realize life is not that serious. Alafu people associate Githurai with mashida, so you are trying to create the humor that lives in that. We are call it People's Republic of Githurai.
So how are people in Githurai? How have they received you so far?
The people in
Are you getting support from them?
Yeah, I guess.
You're representing the mood, right?
The hotel, hata haina kula bure. I'm those guys, pay ule bure. So because previously in the news, whatever you see kitu ya Githurai ilikuwa something bad. Actually, we say the last people who are doing this artist thing were this Berry Bantan and Mr. Googs. The one who sang na wase tumetoka Githurai. So vile walitoka, no one remained. But now they have Disago, and I'm not talking Githurai.
I wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.
That's Henry Disago, a comedian right here on Friday Gig interview. Of course, he's a very, very funny guy. He's already well known on YouTube and Facebook and other social media, and that is how he markets his video. And of course, you can as well leave a message for him, or perhaps a word of encouragement, because he's still underground, he's still coming up, receiving some endorsement from several corporations. And of course, we wish him all the best. And that comes to, or rather, that interview brings us to the end of a Friday Gig interview tonight. Let's now cross over to business. Well, it's time for business now, and the number of active mobile phone users has dropped by